Good morning, everyone. Okay, I don't know how many times I started this, but a little earlier, yeah, I know, True Father's here right now, and he's like, I want you to remind people of a couple of things that I said. Okay. And then I kind of just disregarded it, and I'm going, I'm not gonna do this, come on now. And then I think I started the video about 3 times with something else, and it just didn't work out. Suddenly I would lose my thread, and it was like going, ah. And then it was like, I told you. So, okay, here it is. He wanted me to remind people on how he matched couples, on how he would see, for example, this is how he would see a fist and then an open hand that would close over the fist. And now what do we got? Right. And that's how he would match couples. Right? Sometimes he had a little help, right? A little info on certain people and matched them like that as well. But this was one thing. See a tree and a branch that belonged to the tree. That was another example that he gave. Somehow that's important to him that people remember that. And then another one was, all right, I'm coming, geez, I'm looking at a wall here right now, where all the blessed couples are like a wall. Each one is a brick, and when the wall gets higher and higher, now if couples break apart, then a brick is being taken out. If too many bricks are coming out, the wall can sustain some, like in the Jenga game. It's okay to, or okay, it's not, it happens. A brick comes loose and falls out, but the wall still stands. But too many bricks come out, and the wall will fall. Now, he says, what if the foundation brick is pulled out? The one big long brick. What if that gets pulled out? Will you be able to replace it in time before the wall comes down? How are you going to hold it up? How are you going to do that? Can it be done? And he is letting me know very clearly that can't be done. That cannot be done. So, what's he trying to tell us here? Another thing he wants people to know is that I never asked you to follow me. I never asked you to do that. I never asked you to follow True Parent. What I asked you to do is to restore your lineage, become a part of God's lineage. What I asked you to do is, with sincerity, to love God's heart, to become a part of God's heart again. That's what I asked you. The discipline with the pledge, the family pledge, all that I gave you, was so that you had a good foundation to grow with. And even there, I didn't say you had to do that. So I never asked you to follow me. I asked you to do as good as I did, or even better. True Father has a great ego. He really does. And, okay, so what? Someone wants to twist that around and or use it to their advantage. Well, he said, right, he was this, that, yeah. Well, considering the impact that True Father had in this world, you have to be a pretty strong personality. You have to have a character that can plow through anything, even your own mistakes. Things that didn't quite work out. Or maybe you realized afterwards, oh, okay. Right? Yes? No? He wants to mention that he didn't raise us up so that then we can turn on each other or turn on anyone. Then we have left our path of restoration in our own family. He wants to mention that you do not get to compare my family to your family, my circumstances to your circumstances. What you can do is learn from it and apply what is necessary in your own lineage and your own spiritual growth. In reading the Divine Principle, he always mentions the Divine Principle. It's like, read the Divine Principle. Okay, so True Father, let me ask you, so do you actually care which one people read? Okay, but changed one, you care about that? All right, now I'm getting a big laugh. He says it doesn't matter which one you read. If you can't understand any of it, what does it matter? If your heart to mind is in the right place, then whichever one you read, you will receive what is needed in your own lineage, in your own surroundings, in your own family. And you will be able to teach to others as well. Well, okay, so he seems to be okay with whatever there is out there. So where are you, True Father? I have the answer to that one. I'm with the one that has completed me. I'm with the one that has walked this path with me for many, many years. And if we did have a squabble here or there, that shouldn't be any of your business, and it shouldn't be pulled out into public and used again against each other, against someone, anyone. Then, my children, he says, you have not learned anything, anywhere. So, I've asked many times people questions about, so who are you? Where are you? What are you doing? How's it going in your own family? People don't want to answer that. And I think the answer to that, or the reason for that, is quite clear. Because there are so many things we still need to work on in our own families. We've been given the guidance. There's one more thing I'm going to mention myself. That I wish people out there would stop assuming that people are worshiping True Mother, or because there's a statue up or something that is being worshipped or whatever. Then any picture that they have at Chongpyong of the true children that have passed away, that isn't a prayer hall. Are we worshiping them too? I never worshipped True Father either. Neither did I Jesus. I didn't worship anyone. I didn't even worship God. I don't worship God. That's not what God wants. Then again, how high up on a pedestal do you want to put someone? Because of or think people are doing that. So I have to look up. Right? That's eventually going to hurt your neck. I've never met anyone that worships True Mother. We don't worship True Mother. We love True Mother, as we love True Father. Oh, he says thank you. As I have learned through true parents to truly love God. I tell you what, though. He's laughing again. What people do worship is their cell phones. They really do. Kind of interesting on how certain things cause people withdrawal symptoms, right? Yes? Yeah. I hear the birds. I just saw a rabbit down there. A cardinal red. This red could be sitting in the green. Just whew, so bright. There are things around us that will never cause us if we pay attention to withdrawal symptoms, because they're always there. They're always there. Yes, see? Yeah. Well, anyway, I just needed to share that this morning. True Father had something to say. Constructive criticism. There's nothing wrong with that. But to just continuously just criticize or slander and gossip, I mentioned that how many times? And use someone else's words that was meant for growth and unity. Yet to use it against someone, that's True Father disagrees. Strongly disagrees with that. And he's asking, please stop doing that. If you would like to discuss my words and find the true meaning behind what I do say and have said, then please do that. That it? All right. God's love and blessings always. I will talk to y'all another time.